Hi, welcome again to Pitch Plus Sports Live, and I'm your host Adams David, and today I'm with a brother and a friend, and he's called KK Roy. So we just had some discussions about the Haramista, the call-ups, and the game and other things. What can you tell us about that?
I've been here for the training session, and I can tell that the players are in good mood. The camp is high, and the tempo is also high. The coach is doing some very impressive works, and I can foresee a win on Friday against Swaziland at Machakos. It's going to be a good match and an electrifying one, to say the least.
Okay, so what can you talk about the lineup the coach has called for? Is it something we know that can really work this time around? Because you see we had issues with the last team always draw and other things, lose and other things, and it ends up not having fans come out to watch their game. The lineup for this friendly, what's your take about it?
To be sincere, it is just the first session, so it's very hard to tell the starting team. But I can tell that the players, all of them are in good shape. Apart from some itches here and there, match fitness, maybe the pressure of the national team, maybe the first time being in the national team. Yeah. But the players are good, and the coach is working on its own without an external hand. Okay. I think he can select the best side to pull a win. Yeah, but so far so good, I can say that.
So apparently we're saying there's going to be a win. We're actually coming and hoping for a win in Machakos.
We normally hope for a win. Every fan wants a win for his team.
Yeah.
So maybe me as part of my perception, we're gonna pull a win. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. We're there for a win. Nothing less. Nothing less.
Awesome. Then secondly, there was this issue we had during the World Cup when the trophy came to Kenya and the whole branding and other things. And we wanted to actually discuss this. We use this space to discuss this now. When it comes to branding of a player and marketing yourself, what can you say about it? Because you see, most of the time we have like Cristiano Ronaldo. We saw the Queen's wedding, the Prince's wedding, and we saw David Beckham. He was looking so awesome, and his picture is actually trending.
It was on flick.
Yeah, what do you say about that with branding and other things with players?
First of all, branding is our player packages himself on and off the pitch. Yes. What you do, how you behave, how you dress, how you talk, where you frequent, your friends. Everything about you, how you package yourself is what branding is. Branding is very important to a player. First of all, it can give you endorsements. You can be on the billboards. Secondly, you can be a brand ambassador of a charity event or a product or anything. So a player needs to be branded on its own. How you dress is very important. When we're going for an occasion, like now, there's a time BlackBerry was the top dog in the KPL. Was the poster boy of the ticketing masters. And there's a time when, I'm sorry to say this, Gor Mahia's Khalid Aucho, he went for an KPL awards. He was in jeans and a t-shirt. Yeah. And that is a red carpet affair. So branding is very important.
So let me just cut short. Do you think modeling agencies are not doing well, or do you think these players need to? Is there a contract binding them within the team, saying they can't brand themselves or they can't market to themselves? Because I know modeling agencies, you need to register yourself for them to use you as their model or something. Do you think there's a contract binding them, or it's a personal base of them not knowing?
Personally, I've not had a look of most of the contracts, but the KPL contract is very open. And our league is semi-pro, so it means at least you can venture into some other things. You can study, you can do some part-time jobs. Okay. Some players are even in the fashion industry. They're selling clothes. Yeah, some are modeling. Somebody like Gina Sike. Gina Sike is always elegant. He's always on fleek. Somebody like Marlon Tangauzi of Tusker, ever sleek, ever elegant. Okay. So they can do it. They can push themselves and be out of the closet, and maybe brand themselves. Okay. The contract is that they cannot bind you.
So is it part of their managerial staff? Is it that the managers are not doing well, most of the players? Because I think if I am someone's manager, I should be able to know how to take this person forward. Yeah. Be it modeling, branding, sport and other things. Is it that these players, their managers are not doing well, or they don't even have a managers in the first place?
In the first place, most of them don't have managers. That is for sure. Then secondly, they like keeping low profiles. Okay. They don't like being exposed. Yeah. Somebody like Yvonne Asuza of the Riverside, a very good friend of mine. He likes being a low profile. They don't want to go out there and maybe secure other things, or maybe source for other things. No, it doesn't. You don't contract that. Okay, most of them.
Keep a low profile.
Yeah, most of them. Then they also fear the media. They don't like the media hype, the media blitz and glamour. They don't like it. Most of them. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, viewers. You've heard KK Roy, his own perspective of branding. You see, this thing we talk about branding, it's a very, very big issue. And I think we African players, we actually feel in that space of branding. It's always good where you can market yourself and you can brand yourself. You can go to modeling agencies, you register with them. You don't have to just, because there are other junior guys watching up, you tell someone now, I want to be like a Neymar. Trust you me, he has all the profiles of Neymar, he has the pictures of Neymar. But in our local league here, we tend not to have someone we look up to. I don't know, probably it's because of branding and marketing. I also want to be like Messi. I want to like dress like David Beckham. We saw him also at the wedding. But now, coming locally, who do I want to be like? That is a question you also have to take to yourself and also understand about branding. And KK, thank you for at least coming around. We'll always have you. We'll call you man. So always give us your acknowledgement.
And just to add on it, branding is not about the red carpet alone, the modeling aspect. You can also be a brand ambassador of something, maybe an event, charity event. Maybe you can even be a peer educator. You can even be someone who can even be a role model. I'm a public speaker. So it's not about fashion alone. The way you talk, the way you dress, the way you frequent, what you do. Are you a role model? Are you a motivator? Are you an influencer, an enhancer? Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me
Pleasure,
around.
always a pleasure.
And it's a wrap from us. Till we meet next time. And please stay safe.